Hi, I'm Mike Deming with Sportsmans Warehouse, and today I'd like to introduce you to the CVA Paramount long-range muzzleloader. This is a 45 caliber muzzleloader designed to shoot out to 300 yards and beyond. We'd already set this rifle up for an editorial column, put it through all the tests that we needed to do for that September issue. This thing shoots absolutely phenomenal. The book says to read it from cover to cover, and we did. We put a 14 power scope on here, ignored that they recommended an 18 power scope. And now that we've shot it out to 400 yards and shot some pretty phenomenal groups, we decided it's time to pull this off, put a higher magnification scope on there, and now we're truly going to see how far can we push it. 4, 450, 5, 6, beyond, we don't know. Stick around, this is going to be fun. We have mounted a serious long-range scope for this testing. We have the Zeiss V6 in 5 to 30 by 50. We have taken off the 20 MOA rail and went with the Tally one-piece mounts. Prior to going to the range, we picked up a few things to make sure we were ready for a long morning of shooting. Pre-measuring your loads at 105 grains and having enough for 30 to 40 shots is essential when you're going to do some testing of this sort. We also recommend this aluminum field funnel with carbon rod. It helps to get all the powder where it belongs. Your rifle comes with 3 of these Blackhorn 209 powder charge tubes that will hold 150 grains by volume. We weren't able to purchase more of these, but Sportsman's Warehouse had plenty of the 120 grain by volume, and we were able to get a full load of 105 grains by weight of this Blackhorn into these tubes. It is right at the top, but just fine for these range trips. A side note on that was we were able to put these tubes into a 300 rum 50 round plastic box by Barry's Bullets, also available at Sportsman's Warehouse. Your rifle comes with 10 of these Veriflame adapters. They look very similar to a 209 primer, but they are specifically designed to hold a large rifle primer and come with a special tool to prime and unprime them. We recommend that you add more of these to your possibles bag, at least for range days. You will also want to have plenty of 45 caliber, 280 grain ELR bullets. Verified BC of these is .333 and not the .452 as stated in the brochure in the box of bullets. Before we head to the range to do our long-range shooting, we've printed out a drop chart using all of our ballistic data that we've put together in all of our testing. We're shooting 2,315 feet per second at the muzzle, and we're getting no more than 10 feet per second deviation from any of our shots. So let's go to the range. We checked to make sure we were on paper at 100 yards and then adjusted our crosshairs. We then shot at 200 yards, which is CVA's recommended 0 for these rifles, and we are ready to go for distance. Most would think that 300 yards is a long shot for a muzzleloader, but we went right to 500 yards to check our drop chart. With a 7 to 10 mile per hour full value crosswind, it really wasn't perfect conditions, but a true reality in a hunting situation.
Right there, amigo. Oh,
Now on to 600 yards. First shot was about a half a minute high, but the second was right on the dot and 3/4 MOA of accuracy.
holy Mike. It's bullseye. It's in the orange.
We were going to shoot at 800 yards next, but my second revolution of the turret ran out of juice at 37 minutes. We backed out to the target we had on the hill at 735 yards and added an exact 31 MOA of elevation adjustment.
Dude, two inches left and
4 inches high.
that hit is beautiful because it's right between the 735 yards and
Right above the bullseye.
Bam! Wow. That's 31 minutes. Wow. To 7:35.
31.
31 minutes.
Do that again. Rick.
Well, 735 yards. Here's a bullseye. I'm about half a minute high, just right at 4 inches. We got about 7 to 10 mile inconsistent wind here. Drift a little bit left. So I would say that the CVA Paramount long-range muzzleloader is all of that, a long-range muzzleloader. Obviously you don't want to have to shoot an animal at this distance, but it's great to know that this gun and setup is entirely capable